Trusting one true. Brian Duncan. Hello, everyone. Hey, everyone. It's Phil here. Thumbs up. And I'm working on my thumb. I thought I would give you an update on my hand. Thumb is still swollen. I can't quite bend it over my guitar neck. But I'm hoping by December I'll have that flexibility back. And my forefinger, too, has been sore and hard to play. And definitely count the cost before you get hand surgery. But I'm really hoping I can play the electric a little better than the acoustic. The acoustic is right now a little difficult, quite difficult, to be honest with you. But I'm happy. My Lord and my Lady keep me sane, as Bruce Coburn sang once upon a time. But anyway, I'm here with my good friend Tom Galata.
Greetings.
Hello, and we're going to just have a little time to talk over some of these tracks. You know, I got the multi-track tapes for the Broke Thru album from May and June of 1976. And thanks to Peter York, who provided them for me, got them from Buck Herring. And the 2-inch tapes with the 16 tracks per tape. And we had them transferred to digital. And then we were able to, and they were preserved beautifully. And was it Alex that transferred them?
Yeah, Alex Drizos.
Alex Drizos transferred them beautifully, baked the tapes. You ever heard that song? If I knew you were coming, I would have baked the tape.
Baked the tapes.
But anyway, he did that. And so I got all the files for every song to the Broke Thru album. And Tom and I did.
And then some.
And then some. Oh, yeah.
Songs that no one's ever heard before.
Yeah, songs that have never been heard. Outtakes and jams and some really fun things. Of course, all this is going to be coming out in the near future.
Yeah, early next year.
Yep, 2025. And but what we have here is a bunch of rough mixes, or alternate mixes, I should say, of those very songs, various parts of the songs, highlighting vocals, highlighting the strings, and various things. Tom, let's talk about this great band. Jim Gordon on drums. Jim has passed away. Larry Knechtel on keyboards. Larry has passed away. But Leland Sklar is still going strong. He's on bass. And then we had Michael Amardian, who scored all the strings.
Yeah, Michael Amardian played synthesizers and scored the whole album with his beautiful strings.
We also had Annie Herring and Matthew Ward singing with Mylon Lefevre. God bless him, and may he rest in peace. So, a great team, and Buck Herring producing. He was at the helm, and he did a magnificent job as engineer and producer. So, it is a special album, and vocally I do sound like a kid, but had some really bright moments, I must say. Some really good moments on this album. And this album is really special.
You were what, 24? 25?
I was 25.
25.
Yes. But I was a quarter of a century old. Yes, I was. Okay. So let's go to the top and see what we got here. Okay?
Let's do it.
In the distance there stands a wild horse, proud and persistent to run his own course, entering through no other doors but those he has made for himself. In his own eyes
So this is just acoustic guitars and electric guitars and my voice, a double track of voice.
Never denies that he could fall, dependent on nobody.
You know, you hear things you don't hear on the final.
Yeah, those little flourishes.
Yeah.
The thought that he was lonely, he felt the fear.
Okay, so let's go to the next track. This is a rhythm section in the strings. So what happens here? Just the strings. These were LA players and top-notch, you know. And Michael Amardian conducting. Somebody was jumping the gun. So this is I guess this is a first take of Wild Horse. We didn't have guitar tuners in those days.
1, 2, 3,
4. Boy, Larry played beautiful piano. Let's move it ahead. You know, those guys love to jam. They just love, you could tell they love to play. Okay, let's go to another tune. This is Time, an alt mix.
Am I singing the way you didn't want me to still?
No, you're doing
Did you hear that? Am I singing the way you didn't want me to still? And Buck says, no, you're doing fine. I was such a kid, you know, I was just such a kid.
Well, he hasn't always been around, and he won't always be. But he's on the move at this moment, measuring the line for you and me. I feel we ought to submit to him, existing anxiously.
So that's an alt mix, an alternative mix that we did last June. And it's got that jam we did at the end, which is very cool. Then we go into this bolero part right here. So we ran out of tape, which is why the song fades at this shuffle here. But I carried it out a few seconds longer.
Oh,
Check it. That very ending, those last few seconds aren't on the album.
yeah.
So anyway, here's
Imagine if you had digital recording back then. You could just kept going.
What's that?
If you had digital recording back then, you could have just kept going.
Oh, I know. Hey, check out. This is some background bits with Matthew and Annie.
And when the Lord stops him, that'll be it. Too late for apologies. Too late to forgive your brother. Too late to get on your knees. When the Lord stops him, that'll be it. Too late to help the needy. And worst of all, too late to turn. You must face eternity.
No auto-tuning in those days, folks. So this is without the horns. What do we have here? Rhodes piano played by Larry Knechtel on Things I Will Do. Sounds so pretty.
Mm-hmm.